Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's me, the video game master. I know, it looks like I'm tired. You guys understand. But with all the E3 stuff, how can you not look tired? I'm pretty sure everyone is going like mad bags in their ass. Either way, E3 was amazing this year. Sony definitely came out swinging at Microsoft. Microsoft was trading lots of blows back and forth, as Nintendo might have something up their sleeve to bring E3 back. With a lot of trash they're talking on Twitter, let's hope we're not going to have a Reggie versus Hungry Box incident. Sorry. But either way, I'm not even going to include him in this war. Everyone knows it's all about Microsoft versus Sony in this day and age. I mean, PlayStation. Might be. So, since the freshest in my mind right now is PlayStation's press conference, I'm going to wrap it up. And we're going to talk about how I overall feel about it. PlayStation's press conference, let's first talk about, a wrap-up. It was very good. Started strong with some Last Guardian gameplay. Overstayed its welcome, in my opinion, for a game that's kind of all about artistic visuals and things like that. Not much dialogue. It just felt like we get it. We know it's back, but it should have been not a teaser, but a good 2 to 3 minutes of gameplay. And it could very easily do that. It really could have just... That's another thing we'll talk about later. Either way, they came out sweet. They had some good Last Guardians, a new game by Gorilla, which I'm really happy to see you guys get off of that Killzone hype. Because, to be honest, Killzone isn't that good. Sorry, everyone out there that really likes it. I think it's not good. And, I mean, it's enjoyable, but it isn't, like, the best game. It's not what... It feels like they could make much more better titles. You know what I'm saying? And, that was good. You showed off Hitman. Dreams... Wait, what were the release dates for those games again? Oh, Last Guardian's got a 2016. When was Below Horizon? I think that was 16. Hitman, that didn't get a release date. Okay. No Man's Sky didn't have a release date. Oh yeah, where were your release dates? What in the world? That was the first body blow Microsoft delivered straight at Sony. Sony had straight up 2016, 2016, 2016. We get it. What did Microsoft have? Spring 2016, early 2016, late 2016, holiday of 2016. They always delivered and just slammed it in your head. This is when it's going to happen. And it was all about the games. Sorry, I know someone's gonna bring up the little Reggie quote, but you guys get it. So PlayStation, they had a good thing. The Final Fantasy VII Remake, Shenmue 3, that's another thing I'm gonna get to. Shenmue 3 looked awesome. The Final Fantasy World Chronicles game looks alright. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, that can go straight to Bargain Man and I'll pick you up. But yeah, other than that, PlayStation, they came at us swinging pretty hard. We got the Uncharted 4 gameplay. Didn't get Crash Bandicoot, sadly. Everyone kind of was thinking that because all the retweets and the PlayStation of Australia, I believe, tweeted something about Crash Bandicoot. It was crazy. I was like, oh shoot, this is happening, isn't it? But yeah, so... So yeah. That was it. Alright. So, with all of that being said, everyone is definitely, like, kind of writing. And the reason I'm kind of upset right now is no one can get on me about this. Because I am very, very neutral when it comes to these type of things. Microsoft versus Sony. I love both. Extremely. Or else I wouldn't watch Sony's press conference. Microsoft is amazing. I play it. You guys see some gameplay, occasionally, but I really do like my 360. PlayStation, I like it. You guys are really good at what you do. I loved your games. JRPGs is my cup of tea. I have never played Final Fantasy VII. Never. I know I'm going to get hate, but I've never even seen that game. And I'm so glad that I'm finally going to be able to experience it. Okay, that's not true. I technically played it, But I'm gonna be real, it was emulated, and it was ugly, and just, it was, it was just bad, so I deleted it, didn't count it. I didn't even get past disc 1, I was just looked up everything. Either way, I am really excited to experience the new HD visuals and all that jazz. But I'm sorry, guys. Microsoft destroyed Sony this year. And I'm not saying that, I'm not even saying that to be funny or like, oh, it was a close bout. It wasn't close. Microsoft knew what they were doing and did it right. Sony always was off track. That one guy is very awkward, just to hear his language, the way he talks. This is a press conference, not just aims toward the, adults and gaming people in the audience. This is a press conference for everyone. It is being live streamed. Kids will watch this. And I should definitely know kids are going to watch things with their hype trailers, especially if you're showing Disney Infinity 3.0, and you have that one guy up there cracking jokes that are just extremely inappropriate. And it's really, really rude that you say stuff like, S-word and things like that. I heard that. Don't think, I'm sorry that, said something wrong, but it's not something you necessarily do. And just their whole going on with the Destiny, like, oh, by the way, as of 7 days ago, whatever, I'm a level 34 Warlock, and talk about the guns. And I mean, I get it, you're being friendly, but dude, I don't care about your level 34 Warlock skills. I want to see games. You wasted valuable time. And when I saw all those other people go up there, I wish you just didn't even, show your face, because those people needed more time. No Man's Sky needed some more time. Dreams, I would love to see some more time of. That game looks very interesting. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I will definitely pick it up. It looks interesting, and I would at least pick it up day one just to try it out. Sony had things. The way I see it is, you're going to ride the hype train. Just because FF7 got announced and Shenmue 3 got announced, basically means you're going to ride the hype train. And I'm not trying to lie, but anyone out there that's like, Sony beat Microsoft, they really did it. That Star Wars Battlefront gameplay, lackluster compared to the actual gameplay we got on EA's side. We just got survival mode. I already knew they were going to do some sort of survival mode thing, because it's extremely popular. Everyone knew this. I'm actually pretty sure in Origin they tell you about that mode, so I don't know why they're like it's a huge unveiling. Another thing is, PlayStation, shut up with your beta accesses. You don't want to care about that beta stuff? I don't care about, oh, by the way, PlayStation will get the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 beta first. And you're the new home of Call of Duty, how much are you shelling out for Activision? Because they're just eating that money up. You know what, that's what I'm also tired of. Sony is all about just paying and money and talking about all these processes or things. Whatever happened to it just being about the games? Every time you look at Sony, they always got something to say about something entirely different but games. And it happened this year, and that's what made them lose. They talked about PlayStation View and Spotify, and in my heart, that's what made them instantly drop. I don't care if they announced Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet & Clank, Sly Cooper, all of those guys in one giant crossover game that will last for 70 plus hours, featuring Cloud and Dante from Devil May Cry, joining in a JRPG extravaganza with all the characters from Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry and all that jazz, all them Sony characters, Twisted Metal, put that little guy with the fire guy, I forgot his name, Hothead, I think, I forgot his name, but yeah, Dr. Grimm, I remember him. Yeah, put that man in there. Get all these characters in a 3D vehicular combat JRPG, be a brawler extravaganza. No, I don't care. Simply because you guys just got bodied. It literally straight up looked like, and so yeah, the main things is Jigglypuff, or gosh darn it, I was about to say the same thing. The main thing was, because of your reveals, Last Guardian overstayed its welcome. I'm glad it's coming out, guys. I really, really am glad it's coming out. I love Shadow of the Colossus. Not a huge fan of Eco. Looks like this game's go more towards Eco, so I might not like it. But I like it. But at the end of the day, when it's a game that's trying to talk about how great of a, tech demo, this was basically another tech demo. For your PlayStation 4, we get it's good. And every single time I saw something, it felt like a tech demo. It didn't feel like I was watching gameplay. No Man's Sky. Man, I love Joe Danger. Don't get me wrong. Hello Game Studio, keep up the good work. But, man, did it not feel like a straight tech demo. Like, oh yeah, we finally got gameplay to show you guys. But it was so slow and boring, and he just kind of walked and talked and kind of even stopped just like to... Oh gosh, I'm sorry, but it's like, no, you don't do that, man. I'm sorry, it's just... Sony just messed up, and all I really wanted, it's just, it really hurt. So, how did Microsoft win VGM? If Sony messed up so bad, does Microsoft mess up? Of course they messed up. HoloLens demonstration went on for a little too long. Talk about Minecraft and stuff, we get it, you guys work with Mojang. Chill, just chill out with that. Oh, is it just me, or did Microsoft destroy? There's 3 simple things that made Microsoft win this year's E3. All about games. They veered off once or twice talking about VR, but at the end of the day, it's about games. Especially since they said the word Steam in there. So, it's all about the games. If correct. So, that's number 1. 2. All the games shown off. We had some new IPs announced. And some good exclusives to Xbox. 3. ID at Xbox comes at the swinging, not bogging it down for a time, giving it to, you know, like one studio, Devolver Digital, which, I mean, I love those guys, but really? What was with that? Just a whole studio, not all your indie games? You just kind of glance over them? Unlike Xbox gave even the indies some time to quickly talk about the game and show it off. And most importantly, what they did was perfect and just so quick to the point. And even during like their most vaguest moments, they just kept it vague and kept going. The new Rare game coming out looks gorgeous, and I'm so excited for the Pirates. I keep forgetting the names of the games, so please don't hate me. Just please tell me the name in the comments. And yeah, not to mention their finishing blows were just the fact that we have a whole Rare collection of games coming out. Blast Corps, all that stuff coming to the Xbox One. Games I've never been able to experience. And I'm so excited I'll finally be able to experience these titles. Let alone the fact we are getting a brand new, oh my gosh, Gears game. Now, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Gears, but I'd love to get into the franchise. I'm starting strong with Gears of War Judgment. You know, got that free. We got 1, 2, and 3, so I'll you know, get to them eventually. I feel like I'm going to enjoy them. Just really don't like all the brown colors, you know. But Judgment was pretty colorful. Well, at least it had light, I guess I should say, to rephrase. But yeah, either way, I'm getting a little off track, but just the fact that they came at everyone swinging so hard, and the #1 killing blow is the backwards compatibility with 360. The fact that all these studios were talking about giving you games, not beta access, not stupid DLC, not an extra figure, not an extra playset a whole month before its release. We are talking games, guys. And with the whole play figure before it's released, it really doesn't matter either. Did anyone notice how you can literally just buy that, not want the PS4 copy of the game, and just go get a regular copy? By the time that game comes out, the regular copies will come about 3 weeks from then, or 2 weeks about, and you can easily purchase one of those. They'll be about $30 to $40. People can buy that play pack, go back, heck, trade in the PlayStation 4 game, you know, get some credit, get $30 or so off. You know, it's usually about 30 to 40 or so when it's a $60 game. Dollars off of your Xbox 360 version or Xbox One or any of those versions. Buy it and you can play with that. So, again, another flawed thing. Basically, PlayStation just isn't going to win this year. You guys, in my opinion, didn't have things that would kill it. I don't care if you guys have Final Fantasy VII. And the #1 thing that made me salty is the fact that they showed Shemu 3, the Kickstarter. When I saw and heard the music, I was hype. People don't know, but I love Shemu. I just finished the first game. I am in love with that game. And then they play with my emotions a little bit. Because I hear the music, I'm like, Shh, is it you? Shemu, are you coming back? And they did. But as a Kickstarter, is that E3 worthy? And that's what makes me mad. The fact that people are writing like these cotton tails to say that they've won over Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was a short CGI cutscene. And by the way, guys, for the 5 of you that don't know, you guys should probably look up the PlayStation Experience and remember what they told us about the remake. Just saying. Either way, honestly, Xbox definitely took the Series E3. They came out swinging. It was all about the games, other than, like, I'll say about 1 or 2 parts, because, you know, the controller stuff. But I still feel like it was about the games. On top of everything, always, they're just so active, so fast. Hit everything right on the head, you know? And to be completely honest, that's how it should be. It was just about the games. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm sorry, guys. All I gotta say is, Sony just didn't come out on top, and it makes me actually kind of upset because I really wanted them to. I really wanted them to just come out swinging, but they had nothing. You didn't have backwards compatibility, for one. And some people could get on me for that, but guys, it's backwards compatibility. So many things they just didn't do right. And the reason I'm mad is because everyone, especially if you're a PlayStation fan, you've been burned enough. And you guys have admitted you've been burned. So why in the world are you generating hype for things you know you're going to get burned by again? As much as I'm excited for these games, you know they're going to burn you again. There's going to be that one game comes out, like, no multiplayer, 3-hour story, Order 1886. I just don't want anyone to, you know, like, just get upset again. And it really feels like Sony's just gotten to the point where it's all about exclusives, all about this, all about money we're shelling out to these developers, instead of just kicking back and just having the developers come to you. And the reason I say that is definitely because you could just tell Microsoft does that. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I get it, FF7 Remake, but also remember, it's first on PlayStation. It doesn't mean it's not going to come to Xbox One or PC anytime soon. Actually, it does mean that. It's just saying it's first. Same with, you know, Shemu 3. I don't even know when that's coming out, but either way, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really disappointed, but yeah, that's it. That's E3 for me. Microsoft destroyed everyone for the first time. And the fact that you know Microsoft fans weren't in there on your Twitch stream straight up saying long comments, and I wish I could pull them up, but I didn't copy and paste. I really should have. I know one guy straight up said, I am a huge Sony fan, but I'm switching to Microsoft this year because they're delivering. And, you know, for their press conferences, all about the games. And I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Alright, that is E3 for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Peace.